Hi everybody, it's Arnie, and from the creators of the blockbuster The Shit War comes the second one. So bring your popcorn, subscribe, ring the bell to stay notified, and let's go. So this is a super important war, and this is going to be a shitstorm war, again expensive war with a lot of insane fights like this Domino fight, Hyperion, Captain Marvel, Domino on Buffet, Havoc on Kinetic Reactor, and also Invisible Woman boss fights. So it's going to be a lot of fights. Get ready, and if you like to see me just get crushed in the war, this is the war for you because I can guarantee you will enjoy it. So as you can see here, I'm using my big boosts, invulnerability boosts, all the other boosts that I can't use because I hate Domino. This is one of the most hated defenders with this evade node, dodge node that I really hate. And I have a strategy here that I'm usually doing, so trying to push her away, doing a few hits, because here I tried to do a combo and he just started to do a heavy, and she did 5-hit combo, removed all my invulnerabilities, and like, what the heck is happening here? So I'm trying to savage it, trying to just save it here and just pay attention to a lot of damage. It's also a spite, so I need to block specials. I don't want to do this dash back hit intercept because she can evade, trigger spite, and this can be a nasty thing. So I'm also trying to build my SP3. As you can see here, she dashed back and she reacted so fast, there were no chance for me to react, and the AI, it reacts so quick that I don't know how a normal player can react, and I'm almost dead here. So I'm unlucky, so I tried to parry this special to reduce the damage, and I managed to do this, and I'm still trying to save this war, and she's unstoppable, and just pay attention how much she evades, and she hit me and I died. I healed my cap, as you can see here, almost to full, and I'm going in again. I activated this power flood and I just can't parry this girl. She just crit fail every parries they have here, and I'm already at the corner and I'm like, what the heck is going on here? So I'm trying to build my SP2, trying to push me away, and I'm like, okay, I think I can do an SP2 after I parry her, and did. Look, what the fuck? From all the attacks, she managed to evade the SP2, and I'm like, no. This is a pure shit show. Now I'm at the corner, and I'm like, okay, let's try to survive it. All I need is just to survive this fight, and everything will be okay. I'm at the corner trying to do, and again, after a one-hit combo, I dashed back, she dashed in, and triggered her special, and I died. At this point I was so angry at me and so frustrated, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? I'm so used to this fight. I already used shit on those items here, and this is only the first fight, and with Domino, even when she has 11%, it's not over because it's freaking Domino here, and she can evade you and she can kill you. So I'm not even trying to do a 4-hit, and man, this fight, this can break your spirit. This fight really can break your spirit in the game, and I hope one day I will get Omega or any good counter to her, maybe Domino, but then you need to bring a Trinity for her, and this just will limit my path, so I'm not sure I can do this. So now reach Hyperion. We don't have any backups for me at this specific war, and I'm again going to use invulnerability boost here and another 20% because I have like 3 fights to do. So this war is really important to the Alliance. We really need to win this war. So as you can see here, I'm acting like a whale. So I died, and I'm acting like a real whale in this game. So yeah, all my boosts just going away, and this is Hyperion. And I think about him on this specific note that you can have intercept him and remove this this aspect of war unstoppable, so you will see in a moment. So basically I'm trying to push him to do a heavy, he do his first hit, and then you can just intercept and remove this unstoppable. And I'm not worried because I have invulnerability boost, but you will see in this fight that I won't spoil you. I won't spoil you. Again, I hope you brought your popcorn because this is pretty intense one. So I decided to go, you know what, let's go with SP2. And he's stunned, and I'm just hitting, and I'm critting like crazy. And I'm like, okay, I can finish this fight. And I finished this freaking fight. I was like, whoa, what a relief. So now it's aggression fury here. My alliance mate die to him, and I'm like, okay, let's finish it with fury. I have this backup if I need it, and let's do some intercepts here to pay attention. I can't push him to 15 charges, otherwise he'll go unblockable. And here I don't know what I did. I'm like, why did I evaded it? And he did 2 hits, and already I'm in this mode, so I really need to remove his furies. And I'm like, oh shit, few hits and he's just killing me. And he went unblockable, but I decided let's go with SP1 and finish this fight. And honestly, I don't need fury in his first phase. The second one is pretty awesome for the boss. And I'm moving on as quickly as I can to the next fight, and next fight is going to be... by the way, I did a mistake. I should have waited for someone to move and I could make 2 fights with the same boosts, like 4 fights, sorry. But I moved, and this is a Kingpin on Vigor node, and Warlock is the best answer to Buffet and Vigor node. I think no matter who on this node. So with Kingpin I'm not doing parry heavy because he can shrug off parries, you can see here, and he can just parry you. I get a phone call during this fight. This is why you see this pause mania. I'm like, oh shit, please no more phone calls. So you will say D&D mode, yes I know, but I can disable important phone calls from people that I know. So it probably was maybe not important phone call, but I can disable it. So this fight is pretty straightforward. You bait SP1, I'm trying to do some intercepts, and Kingpin is not so cooperative here. I'm like, come on baby, do some intercepts, cooperate, you bait SP1s and you punish. This is basically what you do here in this specific fight. The fight anyway, also almost over here for Kingpin, poor guy, so I just need to build another SP2 and game over for him. So this war is super intense and super close, and we're not playing our best. Luckily our opponents also not at their best. So this war we're trying to complete and do as much as we can. So now it's Captain Marvel here, and it's a Buffet node. So I'm like, okay, let's do parry heavy to add some bleed. It's a nice crit heavy. So let's go, more bleed. Come on, bleed baby. Oh, it sounds not so good, but yes. She's a bleeding here. And here, I honestly did dash back, and it's like, okay, why it blocked and didn't dash back? I don't have screen protector, I removed it to make sure that I won't have any issues with screen protector, and I also have iPhone XS, so it's a pretty new iPhone, a pretty powerful one. So I'm like, okay, I need to be careful. She can evade in mid combo, so no mistakes here. As you can see here, I have 4 infections on her. She shouldn't armor break me at all now. I'm doing my heavy SP2 just to refresh the infections. 3 infections, so it's 90% offensive ability reduction here. For each, it's now with 3, it's just 120% because Warlock has his 30% reduction as base. So this fight is pretty straightforward against Captain Marvel, and we're moving on to next one. So it's a Buffet Domino, and again, when you meet Domino is a real example of woman. You think you know how they works, but you don't. They do stuff, and you like, how do you do this stuff? And they are complicated. And exactly, this is what Domino is. An amazing representation of our other half, which is much better than us, guys. So now I'm like, okay, let's put some infections on her. I think crit fail is offensive ability, so once I have some infection, this guy also runs suicides, and here I tried dash back so many times, it just stuck. It just stuck at the beginning of the fight, he holded block, even at her heavy that I saw the heavy, I couldn't move. I just stuck. And I'm like, okay, this is strange, why nothing is really responding? And I'm just stuck, and here I swipe like 10 times and luckily he dashed back, so I'm like, okay, let's power drain here. Something is odd here because some guys in my lines also complained about just champion stacking some mod, not doing deck dexterity, but I don't want to excuse this, I don't want to excuse anything, so I'm trying like, okay, let's dash back again. No, it's like, okay, at least now at heavy I managed to dash back. I'm swiping like crazy here. And this fight is over. I lost a lot of health. Even with infections, the crit fail just did insane damage. And we're moving on to the last two fights of this war. So first one is going to be Warlock. I'm really limited with items because I have only 4 I think items that I can use at this war. We also have Gatchu in the alliance. If you're not familiar with him, it's a great YouTuber, has a lot of war videos. Also Mingo has a lot of war videos, just check their channels. I'll put in the description the links. And I'm going with Havoc. This is the fight that the Havoc fights I'm doing so many times. You will see I feel really comfortable. Just pay attention. Intercept, another intercept, and another intercept. I feel really confident fighting Havocs. I'm like, okay, let's beat this guy. It's kinetic reactor, so it's also great for me. It will push him to SP2 here. I don't know, but he hit me. And I'm like, okay, SP2 is much easier to evade. Let's go. And trying to bait his intercepts, and the intercept game is just on point. Everything works like a charm here. So I'm still spamming SP1s because I just paying attention to Plague Mind. It will remove my power anyway. And here, this is the first thing happening. He like jumped at me, I dashed back, I tried to dash back again, but he stuck. So it wasn't unblockable luckily, and only then I could dash back. I just couldn't swap back twice. And it feel odd, it feel like, wait, it's something strange here, but I'm trying to focus on the fight, trying just to clear this guy. Now it's unblockable, so I must evade this one. A perfect evade. Managed to parry this guy. It's also a limber knot, so you really need to be careful here. And I'm like, okay, the fight is under control. It's a pretty easy fight now. Come on, let's go, Warlock. Go on, baby, go. He's an SP2, and I'm like, come on, let's bait another SP2. And managed to evade. Trying to bait his... I'm just paying attention to the time, and I do want to finish in time. Don't want to wait for the last second here. So I'm just attacking this guy. Come on, Warlock. And I don't know why I decided to go with SP1. I'm like, okay, it's a power drain, so maybe this is the reason. But the fight is still under my control. You see, I'm intercepting a lot because I feel really comfortable. 8% left, and here I tried to dash back twice. He dash backed only once, and then he caught me and I died. I feel so bad at this point. I really felt like a garbage. I felt like, what is wrong with me? What is wrong with the game? I can't dash back. It's shit happened with Domino, and now here I am. Guys, I'm not trying to find excuses because I'm sharing with you everything. Worst war, as you can see here, my best war, everything. I'm not trying to hide something here. On the contrary, I'm sharing because I like your responses and I like to learn from you, but this is pure nonsense. So here, this fight, I put a health boost just to increase my 30%, and I don't know why I used health potion, because I will degenerate anyway. And from previous videos, people suggested me to do medium light attack, so it's doing much more damage, and this is what I'm going to do here. I'm trying to build my SP1 as quickly as possible here, because once I'll have 5 tactical charges, she won't evade and I won't miss her invisibility, and another SP1 I will be unblockable, and then I'm going to just bleed her to death. And this is the strategy that I'm trying to use here. Again, try to dash back, instead it hold block. But the fight is currently under my control. I'm like, okay, that's it. This is going to be a smooth sailing right now, so nothing is going to stop me here. Come on, trigger SP2. I'm not worried at all. Do a few hits here. Come on, lady. Evade, perfect evade, and I'm feeling great. In this specific fight, I'm feeling really great. I'm like, okay, and now pay attention. She just jumped twice. I will show it in slow motion. She jumped twice and dash in, and I only managed to dash back once, and I died. So this was pretty annoying. But luckily, we managed to win this war just by few points. It was insane war. Well done to the one. It was pretty awesome war. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click like, share, subscribe, comment below on my gameplay. I really love to learn from you, and see you soon on my next video.